Hello, welcome to next session. In this session, we will solve GATE 2017 Production and Industrial Engineering paper. Okay. So starting with question number one. The question number one is divergence of the curl of a twice differentiable continuous vector function is option A unity, option B infinity, option C 0, option D a unit vector. Okay. So let f be a vector which is function of f g n k v h h sorry. So and it can be represented as f I g j and h k. Okay. The curl of this vector is the solution of the matrix of this matrix. Okay. So which is curly h by curly y minus curly g by curly z I curly f by curly z and minus curly h by curly x j curly g by curly x minus curly f by curly y k. Okay. So if we solve this matrix with I j k and curly by curly x curly by curly y curly by curly z f g h, we get this. Okay. Now we can see that this is not the function of x. Here there is no x. Okay. Only y and z there are there, and here there is no y and here there is no z. Okay. Now we have to find out the divergence of the curl. So divergence of the curl is dot product of this curl with this delta, and delta is this curly by curly x I curly by curly y j curly by curly y k. So this is not a function, and dot product uh, will multiply I with the vector of I with I. Okay. So now this is here there is no x. Okay, so it is 0. Okay, and here there is no y, so it is also curly by curly curly by this is 0. So curly by curly z is also 0. So answer is your 0. Okay, next, for a for a two non-zero vectors A and B is perpendicular to A minus B. Then the magnitude of A is twice the magnitude of B. Option B. The magnitude of A is half the magnitude of B. Option C. The A and B cannot be orthogonal. D. The magnitude of A and B are equal. Okay. Now, as A and B, A plus B and A minus B are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So this is perpendicular to each other. Okay. So its a dot product should be 0 because dot product is given by vector A plus B, magnitude of vector A plus B and magnitude of vector A minus B cos 90. Okay, and cos 90 is 0, so it is 0. Okay, so if it is 0, then either A minus B is equal to 0 or A plus B is equal to 0, or we can say A vector is equal to B vector and A vector is equal to minus B vector. In both the cases, the magnitude of A and B will be same. So answer is your C answer. Okay. For an orthogonal matrix Q, the valid equality is option A, Qt is equal to Q inverse, B, Q is equal to Q inverse, C, Qt is equal to Q, D, determinant Q is equal to 0. Okay. Now for orthogonal matrix, the determinant of matrix should be either 1 or minus 1. And we know that the determinant of the matrix and determinant of its transpose are equal. So if the determinant of matrix is 1, then its transpose matrix will, then the determinant of transpose will also be 1. And if it is if the determinant of matrix is minus 1, then its transpose will be having same determinant, that is minus 1. Okay. So it means Qt into Q will form a unit matrix. Okay, if we take this plus one and plus one, then it will be a unit matrix. If we take this minus one and minus, then again it will be a unit matrix. Okay, so it means the Q is equal to Q minus T. If we take this Qt here, okay, or Q inverse is equal to Qt. So answer is option A. Okay. Next, the product of a complex number z is equal to x plus I y and its conjugate z is option A x square, option B y square, option C x square minus y square, option D x square plus y square. Okay, so z is your x plus I y, and we know that the conjugate is nothing but changing the sign of that imaginary part. Okay, so it will be x minus I y. So Z into Z bar bar will be X I y into X minus I y. So it will be multiplied and then it will be X square. Okay, and it will be minus I square y square. So I square is nothing but minus one. This is your X square plus y square. So option B is the next. Using Simpson's one-third rule for numerical integration, the consecutive points are joined by option A line, B parabola, C polynomial with power 3, D polynomial with power 1 by 3. So answer is your parabola, because this you can check from the book also. Okay. So this is theory based question, and the Simpson will follow the what is that as a parabola. Okay. Next, for a two-dimensional state of stress defined as sigma xx is equal to sigma yy is equal to tau xy is equal to x, the Morse circle of stress has option A center at S0 and radius S, B center at 0, and radius S, C center at S0 and radius 0, D center at S by 2, 0 and radius S 2S. Okay. So this is the given condition that sigma xx is your S, sigma yy is your S, and tau xy is your S. Okay. Now if we draw the Mohr circle, okay, then sigma xx is your this S, okay, and sigma yy is again your S, okay, and at this place the tau xy is acting, this is anticlockwise, so the final point will be this point, okay, blank shear stress of this plane is this final point will be this point, and similarly on this plane the clockwise shear stress acting, so final point will be this point. So these 2 points should be on the Mohr circle, and this should be the center. So the radius is your S, so, and center is at S0. So answer is your next. A specimen of steel has yield strength of 700 MPa. The specimen is subjected to a state of plane stress with sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2 is equal to 500 MPa. The factor of safety, according to von Mises theory of failure, is okay. So according to von Mises theory of failure, the strain energy is given by maximum equal shear strain energy is given by sigma 1 minus sigma 2 square plus sigma 2 minus sigma 3 square plus sigma 3 minus sigma 1 square divided by 2. Okay. When sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2 is equal to 500. Okay. So putting the value of sigma 1 and sigma 2 as 500 and sigma 3 as 0. So this is your strain energy, okay, 2 into 500 square divided by 12g, okay, or 500 square by 6g is your strain energy, okay, or plane strain energy, okay, or plane strain energy. Now this is the working condition, and when the shaft or specimen of steel is subjected to your yield stress, then the strain energy is your according to this 700, okay, and if you consider factor of safety, okay, then the strain energy is your sigma 1 is your 700 by FOS, and or sigma 2 and sigma 3 are 0. So this, from this and from this we will have this, okay, so it will be 2 700 square by FOS by 12g or 6g. Now for as criteria is shear strain energy, so equating these two energies we can get factor of safety. Okay, so factor of safety is your 1.4. Okay. Next, the inside and outside radii of a thick walled cylindrical pressure vessel are denoted by A and B respectively. If the vessel is subjected to an internal pressure P1, the magnitude of the radial stress sigma RR is 0 at R is equal to A, maximum at R is equal to B, maximum at R is equal to A, and 0 at R is equal to B. C constant over the entire thickness. D 0 at R is equal to A and R is equal to B. So when the thick pressure is subjected to internal pressure, so the boundary condition R for radius that is that sigma RR will be equal to pressure at inner radius and will be 0 at outer radius. So As inner radius is A, so sigma r will be E, and outer radius is B, so sigma r will be 0. Okay. So answer is where sigma r is where P at A, maximum at A and 0 at B. 0 at, okay, answer will be B answer. Next, a metallic cylindrical casting of an exhaust pipe has inner radius 50 mm and wall thickness 7 mm. If the thermal conductivity of metal casing is where 500 watt per degree Kelvin per meter per degree Kelvin, then the thermal resistance of casting in Kelvin per kilowatt is up to 3 decimal places. Okay, here the inner radius is your 50 mm and outer radius is your 50 plus 7, 57 mm. Okay, and in a cylindrical coordinate, the resistance is given by ln r, l r naught by r1 divided by 2 pi kl, and r is uh, r naught is your 57 and r is your 50 and k is your 50. Okay, and l is because we have to find out per meter. So taking l is equal to 1. Sorry. Yes. So taking L is equal to 1, okay, and K is your this 50 into 10 to the minus 3 kilowatt, taking kilowatt, okay, per meter per degree Kelvin. So answer, putting these values, you can get 0.417 kilo Kelvin per kilowatt. Okay, the thermal resistance. Next, in a in value engineering approach, the value of the product is inversely proportional to its function and directly proportional to its cost. B directly proportional to its function and inversely proportional to its cost. C inversely proportional to its function and as well as its cost. D directly proportional to its function and as well as its cost. So in value engineering, the value of the product is directly proportional to its function, and if the functions are more, then the value of the product is more, and if the cost is less, and then the value of the product is more. So inverse and inversely proportional to its cost. Okay. Next, the match ASME process chart symbols with their correct description. Symbol O is for operation, and this is for transportation. Okay, and this is for inspection, and this is for storage. D is for delivery. So answer is just three, two, R, five, S, one, and T, four. Okay. In glass fiber reinforced plastic GFRP composites with long fibers. In glass fiber reinforced plastic composites with long fiber, the role of matrix is to P support and transfer the stress to the fiber. Q reduce propagation of cracks. R carry entire load. S protect the fiber against damage. So the matrix doesn't take entire load; it shares load with fibers. Okay, so it support and transfer the stress to fiber and reduce propagation of crack and protect the fiber against damage. So answer is your PQS. So answer is your option C. Okay. Next, turning, drilling, boring, and milling are commonly used machining operations. Among the operations performed by a single point cutting tool is turning only, B drilling and milling only, C turning and boring only, D boring only. Both turning and boring can be performed by using single point tool. Okay, and but while drilling and milling, we need multiple point tool. Okay, so answer is your D. Next, in a chemical machining, each factor is expressed by option A, undercut by depth of cut, B, uh, depth of cut by undercut, C, workpiece wear by tool wear, D, tool wear by workpiece wear. So this is your undercut, okay, and this is your depth of cut, and each factor is uh, ratio B2, undercut by depth of cut, answer is your okay. Next, a Shewhart X bar chart was developed for an in control process. Considering the probability of the point falling outside the 3 sigma control limit as 0.0026. The value of average run length for this chart is, so the average run length of the chart is inversely proportional to the probability of falling the point outside the 3 sigma limit. So that the probability of 3 sigma limit is 0.0026 to answer your 3. Okay. Next, the accuracy of machining instrument is expressed option A, true value minus measured value, B, measured value minus true value, C, 1 minus true value minus measured value by true value, D, 1 minus true value minus measured value by true value. So accuracy is always percentage and only percentage or in fraction. Okay, and only fraction uh, quantity here that is less than 1. So accuracy cannot be more than 100% less than 1 is this quantity. So answer is your option C. So accuracy is 1 minus true value minus measure value divided by true value. Next, the operating characteristic curve for a three single sampling plant X, Y, and Z with same load size and acceptance number are shown in figure. So this is uh, three single sampling plant X, Y, Z. Okay. This is probability of acceptance. This is your proportion non-function or defective pieces. Okay. As we go on this side, the sample size goes on increasing. So X will be having the largest sample size by lesser than the least sample size is for Z. Answer is your X will be having a largest by then by Z. Answer is your X. In carbon dioxide molding process, the binder used is option C, sodium silicate. So this has to be you have to remember solid. Next, a steel wire of 2 mm diameter is to be drawn from a wire of 5 mm diameter. The true strain gulf in is up to 2 decimal places. Now we know that true strain is LM, LF by LI. LF is your final length and LI is your initial length. And in metal forming, we assume that the total volume remains constant. So EF is equal to LF. So sorry, AF into LF is equal to AI LI. So LF by LI is your AI by AF or DI square by DF square. Because wire is of round cross section, so diameter is your D. Okay. So the two strain can be expressed as uh, can be expressed as ln AI by AF or AI by AF is your DI square by DF. So 2 will come here. Okay. So it will be 2 ln DI by DF and DI is your 5 mm and DF is your 2 mm. So answer is your putting value is written at 1.8325. Okay. Value of string. Two string. Next, in gas tungsten arc welding process, the material coated on pure tungsten electrode to enhance its current carrying capacity is option A titanium, B magnesium, manganese, C radium, D thorium. So answer is thorium. Theory based question. Okay, you have to remember this. Okay. Titanium, magnesium, and radium cannot be coated. Okay, so thorium can be coated. So answer should be D. The powder metallurgy, the process in powder metallurgy, the process of conversion refer to the method of producing powder, compaction of powder, sintering of powder, compact, blending of better powder. So answer is yes. This is also asked in 2019 and 20. Okay, so automation is a producing process. So answer is yes. Okay. The ideas test train behavior for completely brittle material during tensile testing up to failure is described by. So these are the four figures, and here this is your stress is increasing with sorry strain is increasing with stress, and here the graph changes. So there is another curve, okay, and this is your elastic limit. And here the stress is only increasing with strain, okay. So this is your elastic limit or fracture point, okay. Here there is no permanent deformation, okay. So this is the graph for brittle material, okay. No plastic deformation. Here the curve is changing, it means plastic deformation. And here again the curve is changing, so then also plastic deformation. Okay. Next, with reference to iron carbon equilibrium phase diagram, the crystal structure of 0.3% plain carbon steel at 11